And there you are. I want you to feel what the Father felt when the Son walked out the door with his life and blew it. It's not like he went there and increased it and invested it and grew from it and multiplied it and did something with it. He took.
Man, TD Jakes, man, you sitting up here making that one incident like it was such a big deal. You know what I'm saying? I look at you every motherfucking day and look at the way you ain't did shit with the Potter's house. It ain't nothing but a movie goddamn scene. It don't teach no kids nothing. It ain't never taught a kid to say I'm sorry. You ain't never taught nobody to say I'm sorry. You ain't never taught nobody what repent mean. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never taught nobody past what Satan's agenda is. You came against Adam. You know what I'm saying? The young fella you talking about. You came against him. You came against God. That's ATOM. You know what I'm saying? That ain't no young boy. That's the first Adam. And his years is 57 years old. 2023 minus goddamn 1966 is 57 years old. And I was here since 1963, since 1924 in Pitt, since 1923 in Margaret, to raise that. So you can complain all you want about the old man sitting up there looking. The old man ain't got nothing to do with heaven. All old man got to do with is earth. And he didn't even understand the earthly God. And the earthly God ain't no God that'll say the things that y'all said, I said. You know what I'm saying? Like, it pleased me to bruise Jesus. It pleased me to sacrifice blood. It pleased me to drink blood. You know what I'm saying? Do a fake ass religious thing like baptizing somebody in water and making that some kind of big deal. Like you making this deal a big deal out of what you talking about right now. This ain't no big deal, TDJ. You ain't teaching nobody nothing but filling your pockets up. You know what I'm saying? And God watch people like you talking about a son leave home with his inheritance every Sunday. You know what I'm saying? All them people give you they 20s and 5s, and you don't give a damn about them. You say they didn't make the Potter's house. Only people with 80,000 and a million built the Potter's house. Them 5s and 10s and 20s and 100s didn't make a damn to you.
Everything I told him and everything I taught him and everything I gave him and everything I put inside of him and gave it to sluts that never appear again in the text.
Man, see, that's what I'm talking about. What sluts, TD Jakes? Sluts gonna come, man. Sluts gonna come. You send people sluts. You the sabotaging motherfucker. You the one put them in their face. You the one make them get marriage license. You know what I'm saying? Make them prostitutes. You know what I'm saying? You the cause of it, TDJ.
Riotous living. And to
riotous living. What's the riotous living? Judging and accusing is the riotous living. He wasn't doing all that. He just went out there and spent his money. The text never did tell you that the boy went and spent his money on hoes. It say the boy went out there and worked. You know what I'm saying? Let me go to the goddamn text. Where is that? The story about, let me go to it. The story about the goddamn.
all of that, the Father said nothing.
I don't see it.
That's amazing.
He said absolutely nothing because he had to. He had to wait. He had to wait when it looked like it wasn't going to pay off.
I know that's right.
He had to wait when it looked like he was a failure. He had to wait when it looked like it didn't work. He had to wait when it looked like it didn't matter. He had to wait while they went on without him. He had to sit there and wait.
Jesus.
He had to wait while he was running out of time.
Yeah.
He's running out of time. The boy has more time than the father.
Yeah.
It is not the oldest son, it is the youngest son. He has the most time and the least sense, and the old man with the least time and the most sense has to sit back.
Jesus.
Now, where you get the most sense at, TD Jakes? Where your fat ass, snake ass get the most sense? You a snake, nigga. You a devil, nigga. You gossip. You gossip like a woman, nigga. I would say B-I-T-C-H. That's what you is, nigga. You gay. Nigga, in the inside. Hey, I ain't seen you mess with no man, so I can't say you bisexual. You got a wife. But man, how you got more sense? You married. And we supposed to be Christ. We are Christ. If we not married, Christ taught against marriage. Remember, he's telling you them 7 brethren. Remember that? TDJ? That we don't get married. And they say, well, when they all die and they go to heaven, who wife she gonna be then? Then what I say? You error in the scriptures. She not gonna be nobody's wife. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna even be able to die no more. Because you're gonna be as angels. They erred in the scriptures. And you didn't err, you just ignored it. And thought you was getting money from the Egyptians, getting the goddamn wealth of the Egyptians from Adam. Where my money? Where my money? We ain't come to raise the dead where Adam did. And your fat ass sitting there old as hell and ain't got no goddamn sense. How you gonna sit up there and say you got the most sense, nigga?
And watch. Help, help.
And just wait. Waiting is so hard that the Bible said, they that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. That means you expend energy just waiting. I'm just waiting.
What kind of energy you spending? You sabotaging and killing niggas. You ain't showing no mercy and grace and forgiveness and obeying God and talking to these stores about taking the price tags off they shit. You ain't said one word about that. You ain't said one word about the resurrection or the rapture, because your ass ain't involved in it, nigga. If we create new heavens and a new earth, I said I saw a new heaven and a new earth, and you wasn't involved with it. You know what I'm saying? You wasn't involved with it. Ain't no Satan involved.
Just waiting. I'm tired from waiting. I'm weak from waiting. I need revival just to wait.
Help, Lord.
And so he waited,
Yeah.
because good grits he waited while he spent his money at payday loans. He waited while he made dumb decisions. He waited while he got tied up with people that never meant him no good. He waited while the young man valued his friends more than his father. He waited while his fake friend.
No, man, I valued my father more than I valued, most people, and my father wasn't even in my life, so you don't know what you're talking about, TDJ. You don't know what you're talking about. I valued my father. My mama, even though my mama was jealous and envious of me like you is, I still valued my mama. You know what I'm saying? She wrote just like I do. I wish I had her old computer just to see what she would write. Because she wrote me a letter apologizing for 21 years when I was 21. And that was one of the best letters other than Uncle Peg letters He always wrote just like I write, Jamaican ways.
Who were only with him for the money and the opportunity that he got because he had a father who helped him to be who he was. He had to wait while the son picked his friends over his father. He had to wait.
Man, that's you, because I sure didn't pick my friends over my father's kid. Uncle Peck had me in the rice field, goddamn, doing some welding on combines or tractors, you know what I'm saying, or at school, welding on somebody's trailer, or, Mr. Usher making me make an engine stand, you know what I'm saying, or me building a weight bench or something, you know what I'm saying? Just, but I had a father in my life, man, and I just, didn't hang out with him. Shit, man. Shit, I had my friends. It wasn't like I chose my friends. But then, my friends was in school with me. My daddy was out with his friends. Shit, he was pimping. Shit, I was pimping. Shit, but man, it's all cool. You know what I'm saying?
And he didn't say a word. Brothers, shut up. They can't see it till they see it. They can't know it till they know it. They can't be it till they be it. They can't see it just like you couldn't see it when you were their age. They can't see it either. And you have to, the Bible says, in patience, you possess your soul, you possess your mind, you keep yourself from a nervous breakdown. When you develop patience, you have to know that you shall bring forth fruit in your own season, and your leaf shall not wither, and whatsoever you do shall prosper. But it's not the boy's season. You gotta wait on that girl to grow up. Yes, she's gonna act a fool. Yes, she's gonna do stupid things. Yes, she might come home pregnant. Yes, she might get on drugs. Yes, your heart is broken. Yes, you feel like you're a disappointment. Yes, you feel like a failure. At your most vulnerable age, you feel like, I failed. I put everything I had in you, and look at you. But you gotta wait. I don't know who I'm preaching to, but I feel like I'm preaching to somebody today. See, we have lost our ability to wait. If the marriage don't work out in the first 3 years, we're out of there. If we're not happy in the first 5 years, we're out of there. You don't understand how long it takes for two different people from two different worlds and two different family backgrounds to mesh together and figure out how to make this work. You ain't gonna be happy every day. I can't make you happy. I'm trying to make me happy. I don't even know what I want. How do you expect me to know what you want? I don't know what you want, and I can't make you happy.
When I was accepted to SU, that was one of the greatest days of my life.
It's comforting to know that people care enough.
So
See, that's another thing, TD Jakes. I don't believe that, what you just said. That you can't make people happy every day. You can't make everybody happy. You can't you can't make everybody happy. That's something that's unacceptable. If somebody made love, if your mom and daddy made love to make you, then you love. God is love. And you was made of God. I ain't gonna never go back on that. I came down here to tell y'all that. Shit, I came down here to correct that. Shit, I saw that shit. Y'all wasn't really addressing yourselves or knowing yourselves to be God. That's the first thing I did. I said, they ain't got no God, Daddy. What you want to do? He said, well, get your shit ready, man. We'll go down there and give them one. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
The old man waited. This Jewish boy has gotten tied up with some Gentile people. Wait a minute. You couldn't stay with me and I loved you. And now you have attached yourself to a citizen of that country. And I had to wait while you gave them honor.
What honor is the devil do, TDJ? What the fuck am I gonna do honoring a devil? When I came and heard your messages, killing Christ and murdering Jesus, and God had something to do with it, and you was honoring that shit and going around talking about with each stripe that y'all hit Jesus with, everybody, one of y'all was healed and shit, and that, you know, it pleased me, God, to bruise Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Then when you sit up there and just come out on stage talking about, where my money? Where my money? We ain't come to raise the dead. Talking about how you sabotaged Adam and how you sabotaged me, the young man that you talking about, and you supposed to have all the sense, but you sabotaged me, and I'm supposed to forgive you, and then goddamn allow the devil to just walk up in here talking about, that's why I ain't gonna let you be God. You think I'm gonna bring your fat ass in here, devil? Hell no.
You couldn't be attached to me.
Wow.
But you attach yourself to the Gentiles who sent you out there to feed what I would never feed you. For a Jew to eat swine was a curse. And the moment they got his attention, they sent him to the hog pen.
Motherfucker, what I had to do for it, motherfucker, had to watch you rape my wife, had to watch you do all that shit in slavery and all that shit, devil. What I had to do, you know what I'm saying, to get what you fed me, motherfucker. What I had to do to get what you fed me, devil. Huh? What we had to do to get what you fed us. To get what was rightfully ours, but we had to get it from you, your way. Slavery, you know what I'm saying? Instead of us doing charity for you and being servants of yours, you pushed us, you know what I'm saying, to want to take over, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have a problem doing that, being who I am.
Not to eat the swine, to feed the swine. And the boy is so low in his vision and his self-esteem that now he's craving stuff that he's never been exposed to at home. And it's not that he was about to have a ham sandwich or some barbecued ribs. He was lusting after corn husk. Y'all are city people, you don't know nothing about a hog pen. A hog pen stinks.
I don't even think the scriptures say the boy ate the goddamn shit that he was goddamn I think it did say that. It might have did say that the boy was eating from that I don't know. You know, I say I really need to read that scripture. Because some of that stuff TJ be making up be lies and shit, you know what I'm saying? That boy didn't even, I don't even think that boy, you know what I'm saying, half that stuff TDJ's talking about, that boy did. I don't think it even talk about he went and got no prostitutes and this and that. I don't even think it said that. Riotous living, you know what I'm saying, that could be anything, you know what I'm saying. I don't even know if he was a bad person. I don't even know if it described the boy That's bad. Let me see. The prodigal son, 15:11 through Luke 15:11 through let me see, 11. Oh, certain man had two sons. The younger of them, Father, give me portion of my goods falling to me. And he divided to them his living. And not many days after the younger son gathered all together and took his journey to the far country, he wasted his substance with riotous living. You know what I'm saying? Now that's all he said. That's all it say, riotous living. Now, you take a so-called think he good preacher, he'll take that riotous living and put going to the nightclubs, whoring, paying whores, and eating goddamn slop, you know, from what I see that is true right there. But righteous living ain't got all that sin in it, you know what I'm saying? Righteous living just having fun, man. Going out there buying that big truck, putting them sounds in it and all that shit. Wasting your goddamn money, you know what I'm saying? When he had spent all of it, there arose a mighty famine in the land, and he began to want, oh goddamn, I ain't got no more money. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country. And T.D. Jakes, I'm like, you really joined them instead of us, and this and that. Join what? Went and joined God's people instead of the devil's people? That's the way you gotta say that on me and you, T.D. Jakes. I joined the citizen of that country. And then T.D. Jakes talking about he went and betrayed his daddy by going and getting with the other country and all that shit. Shut up, T.D. Jakes. And he sent him into the fields to feed the swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husk of the swine, and did eat, and no man gave to him. And when he came to himself, he said, many hired servants my father have, bread enough to eat and spare. I perish with hunger. I will arise and go back to my father, and will say, Father, I have sinned against you. I judge you and want to get my money, Daddy. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? See that? Father, I have sinned against you and before you, and I am not worth, no more worth to be called your son. Make me as your hired servant. That's repenting right there. You know, he apologizing. And he arose and came to his father, but when he was yet great way far, his father saw him, and compassion ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. Son, after all these years, you know what I'm saying? He said, Father, I have sinned against you. In your sight, I am no more worthy to be called your son. That's repenting, saying I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But the father said, bring forward the best robe and put it on him. Put a ring on his finger and shoes on his feet, and bring the fatted calf and kill it. You know what I'm saying? Let us eat and be merry. My son that was dead is alive again. He who was lost is now found. And they began to eat and be merry. But the oldest son, oldest brothers and stuff, you know what I'm saying, came and drew nigh the house and heard the music and dancing. And he called one of the servants and asked, what's this, man? And he said to him, your brother came home, man. Your father and killed the fattest calf, and man, shit, he received your brother safe and sound. And he was angry and now jealous, like T.D. Jakes now. You know what I'm saying? And would not go in, you know what I'm saying? Therefore came his father out and entreated him. And he answered, said his father, lo, many years I served you, neither transgress. But T.D. Jakes can't say he ain't transgressed nobody. I at any time, you know, at the gave me a kid, you ain't never gave me no party and make merry with my friend. But soon as this son come, which devoured living with harlots, that's where T.D. Jakes get that from, that gossip from this brother. See, Bible got gossip in it too. If you catch preaching gossiping, that's where he got it from. He get it from these words they wrote in here. They added and subtracted a lot of shit to get me crossed up. They wanted to keep me away from that 930 to 33 to the 1,000 years and adding that shit up. They didn't want me to do that. That's why I live in 718, you know, and they live down here. They could change the Bible up, but I wrote the shit before I left 2023. And when I got here at 718, shit, man, I had lived so many years, man. Me and Rowan and James and Jakez and shit, Caleb and Khalil and them, man, we been in heaven, man, all them years, man. You know, we all just played parts, man. So, you know, a lot of people think a lot of people going to hell. They going to hell, all right, but it's back where they from. You know what I'm saying? They just wasn't from here. They came to help us out. Y'all don't know who is who, though. I do. You know what I'm saying? Shit, but like I say, TD man, it's all real.
It's full of slop and feces and mud. And this son at his lowest estate, you can tell he's at his lowest estate because when you get down to your lowest, stuff that never looked good to you starts looking good to you. Stuff that you weren't attracted to, you start being attracted to. Things you said you'd never do, now you start doing them. And now he would fain have filled his belly with that which the swine did eat.
Man, he didn't even do that. It just said he ate the husk from the damn thing. It did say it, but it don't have to be all that dramatic, TDJ. It really don't have to be all that dramatic, saying that the boy spent up his money. You know what I'm saying? And had to go back on daddy. Go on get to the big brother. You know what I'm saying? That's where you need to go, to the big brother. You know what I'm saying? That's like you, envious, jealous, and hateful, and wish he had what Adam had. Man, his name Adam, not Thomas. My name Adam, not Thomas, man. Don't fall on your goddamn belly and become no snake in front of your wife, Sarita, and your kids. You know what I'm saying? Because you can fall on your goddamn belly and become a motherfucking snake, and she can pick you up by the tail and become a staff. And that's all the Potter's house I have remembrance of. T.D. Jakez sitting in the corner of that goddamn pulpit. You know what I'm saying? A stick. You know what I'm saying? Drop it, he'll turn into a snake. Pick it up by the tail, he turn back into a stick. You know what I'm saying? Man, TD Jakez, man, I don't know, man. I'm gonna get off this thing.